Hey guys, so a lot of new movie trailers dropped yesterday for the Super Bowl, as they do every single year, which I'm always excited to watch these. One of you actually asked me to react to this, which I was going to anyways. I was just waiting until today. I'll rather react to it the day after the Super Bowl instead of the day of the Super Bowl because a lot of people are busy, watching the Super Bowl. So it's kind of redundant to upload it the same day as the Super Bowl because everyone's a little too busy, and then after that, everyone's wiped out and tired and all that stuff. So that's why I waited until the day after to react to this. In case you guys don't know, I'm actually a huge fan of Generation One of Transformers. I honestly I grew up with it. In Cuba that was a big thing. Honestly, it was one of the biggest things in Cuba. As a kid. I didn't grow up in Cuba, in case you guys didn't know, but I went back during one of the summers and I stayed there the whole entire summer, and that's mainly my found memories of Cuba. And it actually kind of that's where I don't know. It's a very important part of my life. That's all I can say. It was a very important part of my life. That's where I started getting into anime. That's where I watched all Generation One of Transformers, and all that stuff. And there was a whole bunch of other stuff that I got into during that time, and it was a very important, time during my life. I was, I think 10 years old when I went there. Anyways, I'm just rambling on about my life and all that stuff. I just wanted to bring up the fact that in Cuba, Generation One of Transformers was a big thing, and that's where I got into Transformers. And then when the movies came out, I rewatched Generation One, and then I got really obsessed with the movies, and I played the video games. I played War for Cybertron. I've been addicted to War for Cybertron. I honestly want to buy a PlayStation 3 just to buy that game again to play it. I'm really excited to see what this movie has in store, with the lore and all that stuff. Because in the previous movie with what was the last movie called? I forgot what the last movie was called, but in the last movie, they brought they brought up the fact about the origins of Transformers and that they were created in a way. So that's what I'm interested in. I want them to expand on that. Hopefully, to do that in this movie. Anyways, now that I wasted already 2 minutes of you guys' time with just me my pointless rambling, let's just dive in with this trailer.
Why they keep coming here to Earth?
Yo, is that Unicron?
Where are the
That's
others?
the thing, though.
The ones you're hiding.
That's
I'll
Hound,
sell our friends.
right? Oh, there's Grimlock! Oh, shit! That's the thing from the moon?
Optimus Prime.
Prime is hinted to be dead. Yo, this has to be Unicron. I don't see this being anything else.
My maker, I do.
My maker, so it does expand around that. There's the Bumblebee versus Prime fight. God damn! That's gonna be so badass. Okay, this trailer, it didn't show a lot, but I guess the one thing it showed, it looks like, excuse me guys, it looks like for some reason the humans were fighting the Autobots, because they were fighting Grimlock. I didn't see any Decepticons though, so I don't know. What is this? Like, are they going back to the time when humans are hunting down Transformers again? If so, that's kind of stupid. It looks like Hound, it looks like he's injured as well in another image, and Grimlock's getting attacked and he got taken down, and that kind of pisses me off because Grimlock is one of my favorite, Autobots. I mean, I guess you can count him as an Autobot. in some references, he's not really an Autobot, he's a Dinobot, and he can go on either side. For example, in Generation 1, he actually went with the Decepticons for a short while, but then after that, he went back to, being with the Autobots. That was actually an interesting little mini, I guess it was a mini arc. I think it was just a few episodes, or if not a few episodes, it was only one episode. I don't remember, but it was for like an instant, like they went Decepticons for a little while. That's an interesting thing to think about as well. But, looks like Grimlock got injured, and then Hound got injured, and it looks like humans are hunting them down, so I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then what happened on Prime? Like, we know, or it's like hinted that he went to space looking for his creators, the makers. And then after that, he dies on space, and then he's set drifting, and it looks like he comes back, and then he has like this purple's eye, which I'm guessing has to do with Dark Energon, maybe, or he is either being mind controlled or something. He got reprogrammed by the creators or something like that. Because he said, I think in the trailer he said, "I met my maker" or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said because I wasn't able to hear it for some reason. Like it was a little quiet. Let me replay it because I wasn't able to hear it entirely. It, like, depending on what he said, it could be very important. It also showed the main female character. I forgot about that. I forgot to bring that up. Yo, I swear that is Unicron. I don't see that being anything else.
My maker.
Yeah, he said,
I do.
"My maker, I do. My maker, I do." What does that mean? Oh my god. I don't know what he means. I think he was reprogrammed. I think they found him and then they reprogrammed him. Then again, also the purple eyes could also mean Dark Energon. I don't know. Dark Energon hasn't been a thing they brought up in the cinematic universe, so I don't know. Like there's so many ways this can go, but I don't know what I feel about making Prime. Like, they kill off Prime. I'm perfectly fine with them killing off Prime because they did that in Generation 1. Like, that has always been a thing. That Prime dies and then he carries, like, so a new leader carries on the spark. And in this instance, it probably will be Bumblebee. But in Generation 1, it was Rodimus Prime, which is also known as Hot Rod at the time before he became Rodimus Prime. So I'm guessing it's kind of hinting, everything that happened in that original movie. Because in the original movie, they brought Unicron, and it seems like there's freaking Unicron in the movie. I don't know 100% though. But in the original movie, in Generation 1 movie, there was Unicron, but in that instant, he changed Megatron into Galvatron, which already happened in the last movie. Megatron turned into Galvatron because they were, humans were investigating, the Transformium, or I forget what it was called, the material that Transformers are made of, and then they remade Transformers. But it turns out that Megatron had was kind of controlling them, and he was just trying to revive himself in a way. So there's that, and then so Galvatron's in this movie just like Generation 1. Prime gets killed just like in Generation 1. I'm not going to spoil for those of you who didn't see that movie. That movie was really awesome. I do recommend that movie. You should definitely watch it. And then they have Unicron as well. So most likely, I feel like since they're bringing in so many references to that movie and this movie, I'm guessing maybe Bumblebee will become the next Prime. But I don't know if they do that. Like, I don't know what that would do. Like, that would change the movieverse so much. Like, that would be kind of crazy. I would like it though. I don't know what I feel. Let me know in the comment section what do you guys feel. Would you like it if Bumblebee becomes the next Prime? I know in the movieverse they make primes like you're supposed to be born as a Prime. Like the Fallen was born as a Prime. He's a fallen Prime. And then Ultimus Prime, he was born as a Prime. So you have to be born as a Prime. It's not like Generation 1 where the what was it called? I forget what it was called. The no, it wasn't the Allspark. What was it? The Ultra Magnus or something like that. It was something. I forget the name. What it was. It like you're chosen. That's what it is. That's how you become a Prime. You're chosen to become a Prime. You're not born into being a Prime. But in the cinematic universe, you're born into being Prime. So Bumblebee can't be a Prime for that reason. But we don't know. Like, they could change that. Honestly, they changed so much with the continuity in every single movie. There's a lot of plot holes, if you ask me. Especially between the first movie and the second movie. There's quite a few plot holes. I did enjoy the movies. Like, if you just sit down and try to enjoy them and not try to think about it, like, the movie's enjoyable. But there is a lot of plot holes between the movies and all that stuff. Especially, like, we don't know what happened to Sideswipe. What happened to Jolt. What happened to freaking, where the fuck is Joe? What happened to the RC sisters or whatever they were, the motorcycle sisters? What happened to the twins? Like, they're gone. They're honestly gone. What the fuck happened to them? Like, there was the motorcycle sisters. They were literally shown in just a few scenes, and then after that, they're never shown. I mean, like, it looks like they probably were killed at the end of Revenge of the Fallen, but, like, it was kind of like, oh, like what the fuck? But then Jolt didn't, like, we didn't see Jolt. I think Jolt was in the third movie, but like he didn't even say anything. Like what the fuck? Like oh my god, I don't care. I don't care. Just try to enjoy the movies as it is. Don't overthink about it. The movies are really really entertaining. They're really really awesome. The action's really sick. But story wise, you know, the movie sometimes lacks. You know, there's sometimes plot holes, if you ask me. I know I'm gonna definitely enjoy this movie. Let me know in the comment section what do you guys think. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Do you think he was reprogrammed by the creators? Do you think he has Dark Energon in his spark now, or do you guys think do you think he actually is doing this on his own after he met the creators? That would be also something interesting too. If it's like that, I feel like Prime wouldn't do that. Prime, even though Prime's too much of a loyal, you know, leader, he is even though as the movies continued on, he was slowly, you know, getting corrupt and you know slowly getting darker and darker and darker, which kind of leads up to this. I don't think he would eventually get to this point. It's very it's such a drastic change between Prime's character. Also, let me know in the comment section. Do you think Bumblebee's gonna become the new leader? And if so, are you gonna be hyped about that? What do you feel about that? Do you guys hate it? Let me know in the comment section. And I guess I'm gonna end the video with that. If you guys like my reaction, please leave a like. Also subscribe. Check them out on the channel in the description box below. Also follow me on social media to keep you guys updated in case anything happens. And I'm sorry guys, I blabbered on way too much. It's just I really do love the Transformers universe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.